seats are wooden. Oh, it's full of sawdust. Right. What do they think of next? Look, the lovely little doors.
Water's running out.
Oh, these lovely toilets, eh? Aren't they gorgeous? What's the sawdust for? Amazing things. Here.
The sawdust.
The sawdust. It's covering up the poo. So you can't see anything. Very good idea. Here,
I was dancing at the long dance, I was dancing on my own. I could sense my inner dancer, I was dancing in the zone. And my tree of life was rooted, it was rooted to the ground. And its branches, they were swaying all around. And my earth was feeling solid, and my water full of flow. And my fire hotting up, and my wind it seemed to blow. And my yin and yang were balanced in the chambers of my heart. And the gateways were all open, and my elder seemed quite smart.
This is a synthesis of party and prayer. It's about really celebrating being alive, being in a body, being with each other, being on this beautiful earth, feeling life in its glory and giving thanks.
And to do something that might seem kind of a little crazy, to get dressed up in white and 170 people be dancing in a field for 48 hours in Somerset. Tell your friends about it and raise money, but it's actually something that human beings have always done, like forever. And until quite recently, these community gatherings where people come and they have a place where they feel at home, where they feel a sense of family, a sense of tribe, a sense of belonging, where they can call back into their hearts the things that really matter to them.
Sacred ones from around the wheel of life.
Walking here over the hill in that long line was so incredibly beautiful.
We come with our dreams. We come as dancers. We come as musicians. We come as dreamers. From our hearts, we reach out to you. We ask you for your presence here. Spirits of this land, thank you for welcoming us here once again.
I think the medicine is learning again to listen and pay attention to what to me is like a library of wisdom that we have inside us.
To me, movement medicine, taken quite simply, could be the healing that occurs when you move your body, which also moves your heart, soul, spirit, whatever you like to call it.
This is the first time in my life that I dance in movement medicine. I do not know many dance movements, so I can't compare. But having got through this first day of experiences, I have the feeling that this is relevant for our times. Yeah.
When you move the body and you become fluid, it's like you can find wisdom in your left arm or your right shoulder. You feel emotions in certain places in your body, and with that comes the maturity to be able to process those emotions and deal with them, and that's really important for me.
While moving yourself, you get to the deepest connection to yourself, and this is medicine. This is pure medicine. It's the best medicine.
So I've managed to work through so many different areas of my life, from being abused as a child to being a young pregnant mum at 16 to just dancing my way through all these difficulties and challenges and finding a healing through that.
To be in this year with the movement medicine, I think it just gave me somehow the structure from some point of view of dealing with cancer.
For me, something happens when I move. Something really essential to my being. And it's like parts of me that I thought I had to lock away, I am learning to unleash, and I'm discovering that they're not so poisonous after all.
You know, in our culture, largely we constrain emotion and stuff it down. As soon as you put the body in motion, it will start to bring things to the surface, and the body has its own memory. And so memories start being released, which allows healing for that particular person.
Any sort of practice where people are doing yoga, dance, movement with sound, it really helps people to fully allow themselves just to be in their whole self, their true self and their truth. And the great thing about dancing for a long period of time is you actually are going to go into your truth.
They were dancing dressed in white and they had ribbons on their clothes and they looked just like a cult I think was banned some years ago. Some were screaming at the tent top like a woman giving birth. Some were needing contraception as they rolled upon the earth. Some were looking at their navels, some were looking quite astray. Some were looking straight at me, so I slowly moved away. Yet still I was quite happy, yet still I felt at ease. But then I heard the dreaded words, take a partner please.
Last night we danced through 21 gateways for ourselves, and this time we danced them through as an offering.
There's also an awakening in consciousness that's leading people to doing all sorts of practices, creative, spiritual, social justice, environmental justice, interrelated practices that are for the good of the planet, for the good of each other.
And that's why we pray and we dance, but we've also doing something on the manifest level. People here have raised about £30,000. We wanted to find a charity which was about supporting people and human rights and social justice and the ecology and sustainability of our earth, and that represented a respect for indigenous people's sacred way of life. So this is about give away on every level, giving back, saying thank you.
Like in everybody there's a dancer. Everybody, it doesn't matter who they are, where they're from, what culture, what age, what fitness level. Everybody who has a body and everybody who can breathe, anybody who can is alive, has this dancer inside them, and that dancer is the culmination or the coming together of the intelligence of a moving body, kinesthetic intelligence, our emotional intelligence, giving space to what we feel, letting it not being so private and hidden, and our feelings, they're not good, or we should be happy, we shouldn't be sad. Like the dance gives us a space to bring water to the desert, the places that have turned into desert inside ourselves, where we're lost and lonely and broken and despairing at the state of the world. And the dance is such a creative vehicle to bring what's inside, deeply inside, through the body, into movement and into expression and into communication with each other, with all of life, with the spirit, with our ancestors, with where we come from, with where we're going. And it's an extraordinary thing that happens, and anybody, we have people from all walks of life doing this. It's confine that language, and that language of movement, it gives us space to, again, remember what we came here for, what our lives are about, what actually, what really matters.
There's such a feeling that you could really be yourself here, you could really be real here, and you wouldn't be rejected, and you wouldn't be laughed at, and you wouldn't be pushed away, or you wouldn't be, no one would demand that you're different. Then actually the heart starts to blossom. So what comes up is everything, our sadness, our joy, our fearfulness, our courage. So what you see and what people go through is really the palette of the human experience. because we carry things that aren't from this moment. You know, we carry a history, and also our ancestors' history, in our bodies and in our beings. And when we really start to dance deep, then it all comes out, and then by coming out it gets purified, it gets washed through.
It's insane to be mad, you know, and it's healing to express, to confess to yourself your own madness.
Dream your dreams and dance your dances and make your offerings. It's just remember the power of saying thank you.
But we have raised together 29,236 and 97 pence.
That's a rough estimate.
Now I dance with all the dancers, and I dance with all the fear, and I dance with all the awkwardness and whatever else is here. And it may be you I dance with when we all pretend we're trees and we hear those inevitable words. Take a partner, please.
Have you finished now? I'd like to clean the nav. And don't forget to wash your hands. Don't forget to wash your hands. Very nice. Lovely.